The title of this message is Get Expert Help. Let's assume that the first expert you consulted was your physician or general practitioner, and that he or she gave you the go-ahead to start the exercise program, or alternatively suggested that you should undergo training in the care of an expert. Let's look at the sort of experts you might be looking for. South Africa is very fortunate that we have a group called biokineticists who are registered with the Medical and Dental Council. And these young men and women are trained to help you use exercise to improve your fitness and your health. So my first suggestion is that if you choose to exercise under supervision, that you should search out a biokineticist in your area, as there are many available. That person will then be able to monitor your training and in fact help you on a day-to-day basis to ensure that you do the absolute right amount of exercise and that you have a minimal risk of injury. However, not everyone wants to exercise under supervision of another individual, and many people will prefer to go and join group activities, and it may be cycling or running. So it's probably advisable to seek out a running club or a cycling club and find out if they have a program for beginners. When I was running in the 1960s, there was absolutely no interest in trying to help people starting training programs. But my feeling today is that most running clubs, in fact, do encourage people and help them through the difficult period of starting. However, you will have to find out whether these running or cycling clubs do in fact cater for beginners, or whether they only are interested in those who've already become competent as cyclists or runners. Now that you're active and you've found that you're either training with a biokineticist or with a running club, you may then become injured and you would want to know what to do then. Fortunately, in South Africa too, we have a group of experts trained in sports medicine who are specialists and who are trained to help you overcome your injuries. In the old days, we used to treat running injuries with pills and concoctions and with injections. And now we realize it's rather more complex than that. And a sports medicine doctor and a physiotherapist would be able to analyze exactly why you developed the injury and help you correct the problems. There are also community-based programs like Run for Life, which allow for people to join as a group and become physically active together. And these programs have also evolved over the years and know how to help people in the difficult phases of starting exercise. Because we now live in the age of the internet, it's also important to realize that the internet is a major source of very good information. So there are many resources on the internet from which you can extract training information. And also don't forget a book called Law of Running, which I wrote absolutely just for you to make sure that you can be the best runner you would want to be.